Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name's Julia Rose. If it's your first time, happy to have you. If you're returning, welcome back. You know I love you. All right, let us get into messages today regarding the 12/12 portal. I'm recording this message the morning for me, of December 12th, 2024. These messages are not timeless. I would say almost all of my videos are timeless, but this one's pretty time restrictive. So I wanted to first, before I pull any cards, get into the ascension symptoms that we're all going through right now, what you can expect in the coming days particularly, but also the next few weeks. The first is full body chills, feeling really cold, shaking all of a sudden out of nowhere, not really sure where that freezing energy is coming from. It's your energy body being prepared to receive more of these light codes. Now, for most of us, the shift has already occurred, and between the moments of 12 a.m. and 12:12 a.m., wherever you are in space and time on this day, you felt this ascension, like you are rising into a new plane of existence. It's almost like an airplane taking off, kind of that feeling of ascent, literally, that you're noticing the distance, gravity pulling you, but also the heaviness being released. So just be mindful also that there are going to be some emotions coming up for you regarding feeling and noticing the vibrational gap between those of you who, of course, if you're here, you made it. 9 out of 10 of you. 9 of 10. Those of you made it, and then the people around you who did not make the shift. Those who were not willing to look at themselves and do the work. Now, this is a period of extraction, I'm hearing, that you're going to be noticing emotionally and vibrationally moving forward the next few days especially, but again, this integration period is taking place over the next 5 years until December 2029, because come January 2030, things are really going to shift like this. So with this shift that you're feeling right now, it's also that you're finding like you could be having heat sweats, like hot sweats out of nowhere, as much as you get that cold, chilly sensation. Also, the opposite of that. Ascension symptoms are really, really loud. Like you could be feeling exhausted and burnt out of nowhere. It could feel like this ascension is almost having like a fasting effect on your body. So you're noticing that you're more hungry than usual. Reach first for citrusy fruits, because you're needing a lot of those light codes because they're most potent in that fruit. And it's going to help you stabilize your energy levels, but also curb that hunger that's coming from this ascension. I would highly recommend working with crystals more now than ever in your shadow work and also in your meditations, specifically rose quartz, because it's going to help you nurture a softer, gentle energy as you're noticing this split in consciousness, meaning the mirroring in your life is going to be taking a very, very sharp turn. You're going to notice that certain things won't affect you as easily, but then at the same time, certain triggers are coming up to be released once and for all, because the last of your separation consciousness is being released. So they're screaming yellow aventurine and rose quartz. You'll all be needing to work with the solar plexus chakra at this time. You're going to notice that it's a lot of awakening, a lot of anxiety being released. You're going to notice that you're particularly sensitive in ways that you might not have noticed before, but that your sensitivity is not overwhelming you as much. That would be at some times. At other times, you're going to notice that things are really getting to you in a way that you might not have had that before. So we're also working with rose quartz here. This is actually, I think, the first crystal I ever had over a decade ago, and I only found it recently. I mean, literally yesterday. literally yesterday. I only found it yesterday. And I've been looking for this crystal for at least a few years. So the fact that it came out now tells me how significant it is for you to be working on nurturing your open heart chakra, moving into deeper compassion and love for yourself, and using this to assist in the opening and releasing of your solar plexus. Again, tapping into yellow crystals, particularly yellow aventurine. Just giving you mini activations here as I show you these crystals. I'm hearing tiger's eye is also an excellent crystal to be working with right now. So again, just being mindful that your meditations need to be going deeper right now, because that's going to help you process all of these limiting beliefs that are coming out to be purged for good. And you're going to find that some of these things that might have affected you emotionally very deeply are very easy to release. And some things that you don't expect to come up might get you more emotional. And that's okay. It's all about moving and being flexible with this process right now, because your forward momentum is only picking up speed from here. All right, let us get into the tarot. We're going to be using Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot Deck by Matt Hughes. Again, reiterating that sweet, soft, compassionate energy. Y'all really need to be focusing on your heart chakras right now, because that's going to help you immensely in, Stella agrees, immensely in finding peace with this transition. It's going to make it easier to navigate for you, they're saying. What do you need to know right now about this shift today? You're going to find that it's a lot easier to move towards your goals, a lot easier to believe in their reality. That's huge. 10 of Pentacles. A lot easier to believe in the reality of your dreams and goals. Well, this reality is going to be a lot easier for you to play with and to discover what it is that really lights you up, but also the easiest ways to get there. You're releasing the struggle of working and moving into a place of effortless effort where you're having fun. You're playing with the process and you're having fun. Okay. Wow. Yep. Tower. 8 of Swords. And Justice. That's pretty powerful. It's like this energy of realizing that your goals are attainable and within your reach. Key being within your reach is making this process of coming out of the dark much easier. Your karmic circumstances are being wiped clean. As you continue with this work, with reframing your past, reframing your present, and reframing your future, this is completely overturning your karmic circumstances and bringing you into a place of balance and peace. Some of you are going to be focusing more on manifestation techniques or reading about the law of attraction. That's really huge. whether that's something like any of, who is that? I'm hearing some of you are going to be listening more to Abraham Hicks, working with, who is that? I'm staring at the book, but I can't see the author. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, hold on. The Secret by Rhonda Byrne? Yeah. The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Maybe some of Napoleon Hill's work, like Think and Grow Rich. What is... Oh my god, okay, it's just gonna drive me nuts. Oh my god, I was gonna say Esther Hicks. I was literally about to say Esther Hicks. But it's Esther and Jerry Hicks, some of their works. Yes, the teachings of Abraham Hicks. Literally, you can't make this up. Law of attraction work. Law of attraction work works. Law of attraction works, family. So, open your mind to learning how to do things differently. Some of you are going to be entering deep study periods, like steep study periods, I wanted to say. Steep learning curves, but it's going to be effortless. It's going to be so easy because this stuff is just going to make so much sense to you. Yeah, oh my gosh, just letting go of the idea that working is hard. Well, it's not work. You're playing and you're doing what you love. So how is that work? That's effortless effort. It's creating. It's enjoying. Wow. Like a whole reassessment here, 10 of Wands, with understanding what really is your responsibility. What really is your responsibility and what is projected over you to make you feel like you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to go there, you have to have this job, you have to be with this kind of person, you have to go and be respectable. Okay, bore, sigh, you decide. What's that song? I decide who I am, I decide who I love. Can you all tell me if you know that song? Please comment what it is so I can look it up. Yep, okay. Thank you in advance. Is it Avril Lavigne? You're releasing fear. Because in unity consciousness, there's no such thing as fear, because there's no such thing as limitation, and there's no such thing as, okay, that's the perfect card to come out right now. There's no such thing as separation, limitation. Because anything is possible. Everything's possible. You're now in an energy where your inner child feels safe enough to roam free, to run with your imagination. And if not, that's what you need to focus on right now. Getting into your creative spirit, because you are an emanation of the Supreme Creator. So naturally, you have the ability to create your existence with the way that you think, the way that you feel. For those of you who have been studying manifestation, write down your recommendations down below. Like if there's any films, if there's any books or teachers you recommend looking into, so that way collective here can tap into the collective knowledge base. And I'd love to see what you guys are reading and tapping into as well. The law of manifestation works. They're just having me say that really loudly. The law of manifestation works. It works. It works. It works. It works. It works. So anything that tells you that's not true, find a way to reframe that fear. Find a way to reframe that limitation. I'm hearing that song, Dancing Through Life. Is that from Wicked? Some of you seen the new movie, Wicked? With the Two of Pentacles here, it feels like you're finding so much ease in your ability to make choices now, because you have fully aligned with your internal compass for joy. You've aligned your divine compass with God's instructions for you. That's incredible. That's incredible. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. You have the Empress, Judgment, the Six of Cups, and the Six of Swords. It's absolutely calling you to new levels of creating, new levels of, wow, I just heard manifesting your inner child's dreams come true. What was it that you used to dream about as a kid that still is something today that you want to see happen for you? Because the only reason that that can't happen is the belief that it can't. The doubt. And where you are now, having successfully completed this shift, there's nothing in your way anymore. All of your shadow work has been helping you get to this point, to this realization that anything you think, you really can have. Absolutely. Can you say that again? This spiritual work is calling you to higher ground. I know there are some people who would say that focusing on manifestation and the law of attraction, especially in more traditional communities, is not spiritual work, but it absolutely is, because it requires such a discipline of your mind, such a discipline of your intentions to be able to see these things through, to actually live beyond fear, to actually live beyond the limitation. Because whatever your goal is, will manifest. It's just now you're releasing resistance, you're releasing the time factor. You could be seeing ascending numbers, 555, 1055, 1010, 1111, 1212, obviously, 222, 1222, 333. There's another one. What was it? 1248 and 369. Also 911 and 999. Any sequence of nines. You're in an energy now to create your heaven on earth. This is something you've been building towards this entire time, whether you were fully aware of it or not, but your inner child is here to help you create your heaven on earth. And that's what God needs from you, is your joy, your happiness, your appreciation of how quickly you can affect change in your life. Like, rapidly. You and all of the work you've been doing with your inner child to heal your relationship with your inner child, to heal your inner child into freedom, is bringing you into calmer waters. And that peace is this foundation that you're building everything on. And it's really quite beautiful. It's really quite beautiful. You've worked so hard for this. Not just this life, but for lifetimes. Yep. Wow. Shifting the mindset of, I don't have anything. I'm out in the cold. I'm all alone. Shifting that radically with death into, I take steps forward. This time on my own gives me time to be disciplined and focused, to be able to hold steadfast to the path of my goals, to the path of least resistance, which is usually change. Any sense of disconnection, any sense of limitation, any, we'll say, holes in your faith, any holes in your faith are being completely eradicated. Filled with love, again, bringing the rose quartz full circle. Some of you are going to be meeting new people, building new connections. Oh my gosh. Shifting your minds. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you, really. The Knight of Swords into the Four of Wands is this energy of your disciplined mindset rushing you into your dreams, and it feels effortless. This expansion of mind cultivates an expansion of heart, and an open heart chakra is the most fundamental basis on which you can receive all of your manifestations, on which you can receive all of your desires. Because if you don't feel it here fully and know with all of your heart, with all of your might, that what you want wants you, and that you deserve everything that you want, it can't reach you because there's still resistance, and you are letting go of all the resistance. Oh my gosh, this is a powerful activation. Your life is going to change so much over the next 5 years. It's going to change so much. Please promise me that you won't hold back. Promise me you won't hold back. That you won't let doubt or any of these limitations that no longer serve you, that don't resonate with you, hold you back from pouring your heart, your free, passionate energy into the things that you want to see, into the things you wish to create. Go to town with your vision board. Sit there with it every day and say, you know what? That's my life. I'm so grateful because that's where I'm going. And it's almost here. Thank you, God. Thank you, my guides. Thank you for putting me in a position to receive this. Thank you for bringing these things into my life. The sky's the limit here. You have worked so hard. You absolutely and you absolutely deserve to enjoy the fruits of your labor. 9 of Pentacles. Your alchemy work is doing wonders. So stick with the process. Some of you, there's a few things you need to let go of still in order to receive these bigger, beautiful blessings that you deserve. And if your hands are full, if you're covering yourself up with these things that you already have because you're afraid of losing them, then you're not open to receive these new things. Don't hold on. Let go. Let go, because there's so much waiting for you when you do. Nature abhors a vacuum. So when you create space in your life and release everything that is not serving you, you open your field, you open your energy body, you open your life to receive things that are actually a vibrational match for you now. I'm hearing, don't you get it yet? These things that don't make you feel like you're fully alive and thriving are standing in the way of you receiving. And for some of you, that's inaction. That's inaction. You're not sitting there and writing for your book. You're sitting there and not painting. You're sitting there and not filling out those job applications. You're sitting there and not planning what it is that you really want to see in your life. Wow. Holy mackerel. You have the Ace of Swords, bringing truth to competition, bringing truth to conflict, bringing truth to fear, to insecurity, to projections, bringing truth to illusion. Illusion. Bringing truth to illusion. Realizing your strength, realizing your power, realizing your goodness, realizing your worth. This Ace of Swords is the king of all knowledge. Some of you reading Bhagavad Gita. Wow. Because every single little shift you make brings something new to you. Every time you put yourself out there and you take a chance on yourself, God meets you. Even better than you can imagine, God meets you there. Take a chance on yourself. Literally, what do you have to lose? Everything that doesn't serve you is already on its way out. So what do you have to lose by taking a chance on yourself? Nothing. You literally only stand to gain everything that you've been wanting this whole time, that hasn't felt attainable, that hasn't felt accessible. You're making room because you're quite literally not allowed in this new reality to be standing in your own way at all. At all. Your focus is demanded. Some of you are still struggling with feeling like you can be focused, like you don't know what you want and you can't hear your inner child. Please sign up for the Shadow Work Bootcamp that I posted on Udemy. It is designed to help you release these deepest blocks that have been stuck in your energy body. All limitations. Through some of the densest emotions that can cause illnesses when they're stuck in the body for too long. It's 6 weeks to change your life. You have affirmations to work with weekly, examples from my own life to give you an idea of how deep you need to go into these meditations in order to find the perspective that frees you from the weight of that burden. And then guided meditations that I personally lead you through that are jam-packed full of energy healing to bring all of this up and out at the root. The link for that is in the description box down below. I recently cut the price in half because I wanted that to be accessible to you. We had the Knight of Wands come out. Then the Page of Wands. This is you running towards your inspiration. Like God's lighting a fire under your ass and you're just running. You're running with your ideas. You're running with your passion. And every step you take, God is going to show you more of what you need in terms of direction, more in terms of what you need with instructions, who to connect with, where to go, literally what to do and when to do it. Your faith is reaching a whole new level here. a whole new level. I'm hearing that's the message. Yeah. I shuffled a little bit. On the bottom of the deck, 5 of Cups and the Well. Turning your pain into passion. Alchemizing the energies that kept you down and out. Transforming them into something that inspires you and motivates you to move forward and continue evolving. Because you're capable of it. You've got this. If you are on the fence about booking a reading with me or booking a Reiki energy healing session, please make that leap of faith. I recently cut all my prices significantly because I wanted them to be accessible to you. I know how important it is that you are receiving this guidance right now. Some of you are feeling very on edge. Confirmation. If that's you, you need to book with me. My link is in the description box down below. And finally, I am a brand ambassador for a rental fashion subscription service. You can check out my website, juliarosescloset.com. It's where I got this really sweet dress. It's a really sweet deal. You are trying over $200 worth of items, 4 items a month, for free. Your first month. You hold on to them for as long as you want. You can return them as often as you want, or you can buy them at a member's discount. They pay for shipping both ways. They give you packaging and postage, and it's really healthy for the earth because you're investing in yourself at a baseline price. You're trying out new energy that you want to show up in the world with. And if you don't like something, it's going to someone who does want to try it. It's not going to waste. You can check out that link in the description box below as well. Again, first month is free. The worst that can happen is you try it and you feel good because you have something new in your life. All right, fam. I love you so much, and I will see you again so soon. Take care. Happy 12/12 portal.